Welcome to another episode, guys, of Live with Dell Anthony. Once again, without you guys, there's no me, and I want to thank you for tuning in. So please hit that like, hit that subscribe, and put your comments down below. What today we're covering is this week's wild card games. From the 49ers to the Seahawks, to the Chargers and Jaguars, to the Dolphins and Bills, Giants and Vikings, Bengals and Ravens, and Cowboys and Bucks. So game number one, we have the 49ers and Seahawks. And by the time you guys see this video, that game might already be in progress. But I'm picking the San Francisco 49ers. Ever since Brock Purdy has been pretty good, I got to give him a shout out. I got to root for him. Why? Because he went to my son's school, Iowa State. So there's got to be some good blood there. Anyway, the reason I'm also picking the 49ers is honestly is their defense. And since the trade of Christian McCaffrey, they're really doing everything they can do to show that they are the best team. And I think the more you keep bringing up Kansas City, Buffalo, stuff like that, make the 49ers feel, okay, the world is against us. But ever since they got McCaffrey, they've been unbelievable. Their quarterback doesn't make mistakes, and their defense travels. That's the bottom line. Defense travels. So for that game, I'm definitely picking the 49ers, but the Seahawks have nothing to lose. They have everything to gain. So never underestimate somebody who just can go in carefree, relaxed, and realize that nobody's picking us anyway. So they might shock the world, but I do pick the 49ers. The next game is the Chargers in Jacksonville. And just like I said about the Seahawks, Jacksonville has nothing to prove. They know that they're there. They're an upstart team. Doug Peterson just got there. Trevor Lawrence just felt comfortable with the offense he's calling. But he makes a lot of mistakes to where it can play in the hands of the Chargers. The Chargers have a great quarterback in Justin Herbert. Well, I'll say good. People use the word great too easy. But he's a good quarterback. And when you have pass rushers like Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack, and with the big fella back, Derwin James, they could cause some havoc against that Jacksonville offense. But I will pick the Jacksonville Jaguars because I think they will upset them. I think the injury to Mike Williams and certain players being banged up, Keenan Allen just getting back even though he's playing, I think he's still a little banged up. So unless Eckler can run the ball and they could do some running backs out the backfield, I think Jacksonville should, by a squeaker in this pick'em game, win that ball game. Game I'm looking forward to see is the Buffalo Bills versus the Miami Dolphins. Miami has an explosive offense. Whether Tua plays or not, you get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick to those speedy guys. And remember, their running back, I believe his name is Mozart, comes from the 49ers. He actually runs a 4-3, 4-4. So you get the ball out to those fast, creative guys, they can make some damage, but never underestimate emotion. Emotions is definitely something that you need in football, and I think the Bills are riding high with this great recovery. God bless him and his family. My prayers go out to Damar Hamlin. It was a fluke accident that we saw and witnessed on TV, but the young man is recovering, and I wish him all the best. And I think because of that emotion, that might actually ride the Bills all the way to the next round of, if not the championship game. After that, we have the Giants and Vikings. And honestly, Big Blue Wrecking Crew has done a lot to make you feel for them, a feel-good story. But the Vikings, 11-0 in single-point games, and that's just unreal. That means their defense show up, and they offense show up. So either their offense bend or don't break, or their defense bends or don't break. It's who do you believe in more, Saquon Barkley or Kirk Cousins? One is a quarterback, the other one is a running back. And do you believe in Kirk Cousins and what he can do? Or do you believe in Saquon Barkley and slowing down the offense so then Justin Jefferson cannot get on the field? So I picked Big Blue in that. The next, Bengals and Ravens. The Bengals are the king of the AFC until someone tell them they're not. They have probably, I believe, the best receiving corps with Higgins, Boyd, and Chase. The Ravens have the heart of a champion, but without Lamar Jackson, that's going to be very difficult. It would actually be difficult with Lamar Jackson. So I want to say the Bengals, until you beat them, I know Kansas City not giving up on them like that, but until you beat the Bengals are who you have to just take your hat off with, that they're ready to play. So last, the Cowboys and the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers, they got that bad man. If you watch my video, number 2 on the all-time greatest player list, Tom Brady. It's hard to bet against him. But one thing about football, you can't cut it off and on. And the Buccaneers haven't cut it on all game long and all week long and all year long. Notice how I did that? I let you know that they never had a stretch where they was on point all the time. The Cowboys have a team. If they put it all together, they should be NFC champions. If everybody does what they need to do, and Dak Prescott doesn't do too much, doesn't throw your pick six, and Micah Parsons haven't hit a wall because of the amount of games he's playing this year and how hard he's playing this year, his production has went down. But if they get it all together and Mike McCarthy don't mess up the game by not knowing what timeouts they have, not knowing what play to call, not knowing to spike the ball down, not knowing to hand it to the referee, if they get all that right, I can see the Cowboys winning that game. But that is still a pick'em game. So to me, we have 3 pick'em games. But my choice, this man's best bet is saying the 49ers, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Buffalo Bills, the New York Giants, the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Cowboys. And those are the people or the teams I feel that will move on to our next round. Thank you very much. Put your comments below. Hit that like button. Ring that bell. Without you guys, there's no us. Thank you.